Hey everybody, it's me, Mitch, and I want to introduce you to a series of videos that I'm going to start putting out that chronicle what I think are some of the best snippets from some of my past videos that make very important points and things that I want to reiterate. So this is going to be the first in that series. Enjoy. We are living in a bizarro world. Nothing makes any sense. The problem with this bizarro world is it's making the human race stupid. And when people get stupid, it's much easier to lead them around like sheep. I guess that's where the term sheeple came from. It's a self-feeding problem. The worse it gets, the easier it is for it to get worse. And I don't know where else it leaves, but the absolute extinction of our species, which could happen in short order when you consider geological time. So we need to get our act together. The problem is we've damaged and changed the entire infrastructure of our society to accommodate this new paradigm of what constitutes food, what constitutes entertainment. Throw in addiction on top of that, and it's a mass problem. And solving this problem, while it would be great if everybody decided tomorrow they were going to eat meat, it can't happen. Our whole economy has built up around providing these non-food substances to keep people from starving to death and demonizing those things that are actually good for you. We've been over that. We all know the reasons for that. So I don't, honest to God, I don't know how we would unwind this mess, change our whole economy based on sickness and malnutrition to generate profits, how we would unwind that in any period of time shorter than what it took to create this, which has been roughly 100 years. I think it all began about the time Crisco was invented. And the only way it's going to change, I think, is not by mandate from some globalist panel of James Bond type villains like the World Health Organization and all of those things, but I think it's going to change from market forces. And I'm seeing a little bit of that now with the fact that the market didn't buy into the fake plant-based meat stuff. And I don't think they're going to buy into this Franken meat where it's grown in laboratories. I think most of us would rather have our meat grown out in a nice pasture, eating some beautiful grass and doing like we've always done since we became aware of ourselves, and that is, whether it's kind or not, being at the top of the food chain. And that's what food chain means. That's nature, and that's the way it has to be, or we have no future. And I think that there's inklings of the fact that all of this social media stuff and YouTube stuff we're talking about, about carnivore, about keto, about eating real foods and not manufactured foods, I think it's having an effect. And I think meat sales are up. And I think that that's where the money is, what people are buying, and that will rule above all. So what we need to do, I'm getting close to home now, what we need to do is we need to make sure that we keep supporting people who provide the food that we need to live our lifestyle, and make sure that not only do they stay in business, but that more people go into that business. And we can affect a change in this problem and maybe all this vlogging and videos and work and effort by so many of us to spread this message. When my grandchildren get to be my age, maybe they can look back and say, you know, my grandpa did a little something that maybe helped save the human race in some tiny way. And with that, I enjoyed my walk. I hope you did too. And I'm going to probably go to the gym and do a little working out after that, but that was a nice start for the day. It's gorgeous. I love it. And it's Sunday, so let's all take the rest of the day off and make sure that we eat meat.